Hey guys, today I'm going to take you with me while I do my nails. I will be going through the different products that I use, where I started when I started doing my nails 2 years ago, and kind of where I've gotten now. I'm only going to show you one hand just because it takes a really long time to do my nails. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel so I know that you liked this video and if you want to see more videos like this. So first I'm going to start with filing my nails. I have one of these electric nail drills. I've had this one for a while. Shane got me a new head to go on it and it works pretty well. So it's really easy using this. I have different pieces that go in here that I use throughout, and then sometimes I go through with a regular nail file just because it's a little bit easier. So I'm going to take you through me filing one nail. I'll explain and show how I do it, and then I'll speed through the others. So it's on pretty high because I don't know if this is just not a really powerful one, but sometimes it doesn't work if it's high enough. It if I press too hard on the nail, it just stops moving. But I do this and I try to be as careful as I can. I'm currently doing my left hand, so it's a little bit more tricky because I'm left-handed. But I try to be as careful as possible because I know all you girls who get your nails done know that it can burn when using this. And also if you get too close to your cuticle, you could just tear it up. And I have done that so many times. Even though I've been doing my nails for almost 2 years, I still do it because I just get careless, probably more so than anything. And so sometimes when I have to get really close to my cuticle, I won't use this and I'll just use a regular file. A lot of people soak off their gel polish, but that's mostly done when you have it on your regular nail, because you don't want to be using this on your real nail itself. You'll destroy your nail bed. But because I have a gel underneath, like a poly gel, almost like an acrylic, it's okay to do this. It's quicker. So I'm going to speed through the rest of this, and then I'll come back once it's done. Okay, now that I have this nail filed, let me just clean up a little bit. I have this nail done. Now I will take my file and just shorten it, just because I'm shortening all of my nails. But this is like my real nail here, so I just try to be gentle. I want it the same length as this one. So now I will pick from my little box. Shane got me this, and it has all my nail stuff in it. I have all the different brands that I've used. I first started off doing my nails using this Quick Dip. It didn't work well at all. These are all full. I really didn't like it. I also was using acrylic dip powder. I didn't really like it because it was really strong. The smell was really strong, and I don't know if it was the brand, but it just wasn't staying on nicely, and I had trouble shaping my nail with it. So I stopped using that, and then I went to the liquid gel, which I really love. I was using nail extensions at the time, which I don't really like using nail extensions, but I had to wait till my real nails grew out, and I used this for the longest and I liked it. I have all my nail polishes here. I bought a bunch off of Facebook Market. This lady was selling a ton of them. And then I also went to Sally's on King Street in Hartford, and they turned their store into a clearance store. So all of their little polishes were on sale for like $2. So I bought a bunch there. The only downfall to these is that they're really small, so painting my nails is kind of hard. And then what I use now is this poly gel, and I've actually really liked it. It's quick, it's easy, it doesn't smell bad, and it's been lasting. My nail just broke. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be using right now. For the color, I'm just using clear. I don't want to waste all the nicer colors because I can use those when I don't feel like painting my nails. So I'll show you how I do that. For this, I use the gel, I use the nail extensions, and I also use the little brush that it came with. So one side has like a scoop that I don't really use because it's kind of annoying. I just put the gel directly on the nail and then a brush. And I also learned when I first started doing them that you need alcohol to spread the gel out. Otherwise it's just really sticky and it won't spread nicely. So I take the nail that I think will fit. That's too small. You want it to, it's okay if it's like a little bit bigger than the nail because you want it to be able to press all the way down so that there's no air bubbles. So I'll use this one. I take the gel. They're kind of hard to squeeze out. And I squeeze out a little bit. You really don't need a lot because you don't want it to be super thick. It's just more work, harder to get a nice shape. Also learned that the hard way. So you just need a little bit. And then I dip my brush into the alcohol and I start shaping the nail. And I just kind of like push down, push to the sides, and then I just spread it out like this. I spread it out as far as I can, like I said, so it's thin. And then it came, this set came with like 8 of these gels. It came with this brush. And then it came with a base coat and a top coat. So you need the base coat for the material to stick to your nail. So once you have it to the desired length and shape, I don't really care about the shape, I'll shape it once it's on my nail. I coat my nail with the base coat. Clean the edges. And then I take the nail itself and I press it on. Like I said, you want to press it pretty firm so that you know it's all the way down. There's no air bubbles. And then I take my lamp that I have. I just got this one. It looks so much better than my old one. I turned it on for 60 seconds. This one's called Canva Light. I don't remember how many watts it is, but it works so much better than the one I used to have. The one I used to have, I just don't think it was strong enough. So the nail wasn't curing as well, but this one works really well. So I do it for 60 seconds. I think it might even say 30, but I just do 60 just in case. And then once it's dry, you just pop the top nail off. It seems like it's like gonna break the nail, but it really doesn't. So now that that's cured, I just twist the top part and it starts lifting and it just pops right off like that. Because it's a little bit longer, I'll just take some scissors and trim it. And I kind of like look underneath to make sure it's all attached to the nail. And then I take my file and I file it down to my real nail. Just because I don't need any added length, but I do like this product. So if you do want to add length, it's super, super easy. You can make them so long. Okay. So now what I typically do is I take my file again and I just file around the bed of the nail just to get it as flat as I can. And then I just buff the top. See, this one's really close to the cuticle because that's hurting pretty bad. Like I said, it happens sometimes when you push too hard and you don't clean the top before you put it in the lamp. It gets all over your skin and your cuticle, and it's better to try to avoid doing that. And then I also just make sure it's not like super thick. I want it to be as natural as possible, because once you start putting the polish on, it starts getting thicker and thicker, and I really don't like when they're super thick and like bubbly. I just like them sleek and natural. Sometimes I take just like a little bit of alcohol and clean off the nail so I can get a better picture of how it looks. See, looks kind of crappy, but okay. So now I'm going to show you how I do the color. I'm going to be using this mauve color I have. I think it's mauve. I don't know. I don't even know if this is it. Hold on, wait. Might be this one. Or those might be the same color, I'm not really sure. So typically you put like a base coat, but I don't, just because I don't like my nails being too thick. So I'll just go over the nail. So this brand, this Gel Len, is really thick. So I have to be careful with the coats that I put on, because otherwise they get like bumpy once it cures, and I don't like that. My hand is so shaky because I'm using my right hand, but I don't like that. I like it to be as smooth as possible. Clean up the edges, because this isn't like regular nail polish. It dries like thick into your skin, and then you don't get a nice finish. Okay, so that looks good. So now I'm gonna put it in for 60 seconds. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a second coat. Again, trying to be as neat as I can and not make it like too thick. So now that color is done, and now I'm gonna go over it with this Pearl Glitter. It's like a sheen. I don't even know how to explain it. It's really pretty. And I'll just do one coat of this. So now that that one's done and dry, just kind of go over it with some alcohol. Not that it really needs it, but now I'll just take you through, I'll speed up the video how I do the rest of my nails. So when I used to do my nails, it used to take me a lot longer, but I did start 2 years ago. So it's taken a lot of practice with this new poly gel. The first time I did it, like I said, it took 4 hours, but I kind of learned the best way to do it, the most efficient way. Before I was doing like one full nail at a time, filing, buffing, putting the nail polish on, and that just took too long. So I just do everything at once. I can't really set the nails all at once, a little bit difficult because they're like really long. That's why you saw me do one nail at a time with the fill with the poly gel, but after that I do it all sequentially. And I mean, it's not perfect, it's still kind of messy, and I have to go through and like clean up the sides with this, but it's technically free. I mean, I paid $30, maybe $40 for the kit, and then I got the lamp probably for around the same price. Everything on Amazon, and then almost everything else was a gift, or I bought on sale at Sally's, like I explained before. And I've just acquired things over time. But if you do decide you want to try doing your nails, just keep practicing, doing it over and over again. Find the best technique that works for you. You know, the acrylic and the gel may not work for me, but it may work better for another person. I really wouldn't recommend the quick dip. It just, I don't even know what it was. It just really looked bad. So I wouldn't say to do that, but definitely try the acrylic, try the liquid gel, and then try this. I would say maybe try this first. This is the easiest. The directions are pretty self-explanatory. Just make sure you have alcohol with you, because otherwise you won't be able to do it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you do try it. If not, that's cool. Just let me know how you feel about it. Thanks for watching.